So you want to move to Austin, Texas, or maybe you want to move somewhere around Austin, or shoot, maybe the hill country. I don't know, you may just want to move somewhere in central Texas. Well, you found the right station, you found the right video. Guys, Chris Pesek, broker associate at Pesek Properties and the Dripping Springs home team here, and this video is made just for you. We get calls from people just like you every day wanting to move to Austin, not really knowing exactly what the heck they're doing, and they just need some help. And so that's why we're here. So whether you're looking to move here in 9 days, 90 days, 9 months, does not matter. Like and subscribe to this channel. Jump on a call with me, email me. There's even a Calendly link down here in the description below where you can set up a direct meeting with me or one of my agents, and let's talk about getting you to Austin. So first of all, on this video, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you a map of exactly where Austin is, how does it fit into Texas, where is it located in Texas, and then I'm gonna talk a little bit about the region of Central Texas between Dallas, Houston, and Austin, talk some geography, and really just give you a good primer on exactly what you're getting yourself into. Let's get this started right now. All right, guys, so this is Texas. You've seen it on maps. You kind of have a general idea of where it is, but let's talk about Austin and what we're looking at here in Central Texas. So Austin right here, this would be perfectly Central Texas. So Austin's a little bit southeast of dead Central Texas, and you can tell there is a huge triangle between Dallas, San Antonio, and Houston. Okay. And Austin is right in that triangle. Guys, when you look at Texas, this is where the vast majority of growth is going on right now. A couple other things in Texas. You've got El Paso out over here in West Texas. El Paso is growing really fast as well. And you got Lubbock and Abilene up here in the Panhandle. But the vast majority of our growth is happening right here, and to a lesser extent down along the coast. Galveston and Corpus Christi are some things that are starting to pop off a little bit too, due to some they're building some new refineries and things like that. So there's a lot of growth going on in those areas as well. But we are, again, zooming in on this area right here in Central Texas. I'm going to take us in a little bit closer and talk a little bit about some topography and other things like that. So sometimes, and I'll definitely mention it, but you'll hear people talk about the hill country and Central Texas being the hill country. Well, I-35 is the interstate that runs from San Antonio through Austin, all the way north, up through Waco, and all the way to Dallas. So an interesting thing about I-35 is along this route right here, this is where the hill country starts. So the hill country goes this direction. Out on this side of I-35, this is traditionally and historically more farmland. It's more sand and clays and soils that you can plant crops in and things like that. This is where a lot of the corn and cotton were planted back in the day. But the hill country is on the west side of I-35. I'm going to get a little bit geological on you here for a second. I-35 is built along an ancient fault line. Okay. And so what happened is at some point back in history, the land back out here saw an upheaval, kind of like what you would, the Rocky Mountains and how they were formed and stuff like that. And that upheaval formed the Texas Hill Country, which is kind of this area right in through here. And now that fault line, when you get into Austin, kind of turns and goes up 183. So this area out over here is what's known as the Texas Hill Country. Okay, obviously all of this in here is Central Texas, but when people talk about the hill country and the hills and where you get big rolling views and things like that, that's this area out over here on the west side of Austin.